So firstly, thank you everyone for joining us today, and we will demo you the advanced manufacturing features which we have done in OpenERP. So now, before we start, a little bit of a background about Bista. We are silver partners of OpenERP. We've been nominated for the OpenERP Partners Award in the category of Best Partners in the Americas. We have offices in San Diego, Atlanta, and Toronto. We also have a European office in Netherlands, and our development center is in India. We have a highly trained and experienced team, and our expertise is in migrating companies from legacy applications, whether it be SAP, B1, Navision, and Expandable and others, to OpenERP. So we have done several successful such migrations. And since as most of you know, the advanced manufacturing implementations can be very complicated. So we have, we have expertise in doing such implementations. So that's a small background about us, and I will quickly jump to the topics of the webinar. So we've divided this into three parts, at least the demo part into three, where we first review the configurations which are done in the system. And in the second part, we will actually go through a process of creating a manufacturing order. And in the third part, we will review the entries and the traceability features of OpenERP. Okay. So let me move to OpenERP, and let us start with the product configuration. Okay, we have actually named. So we have, if you see the system, we have done some renaming based on the requirement of some of our clients. So I'll show you a configuration of a particular product. Okay, so this is a product which we will be producing in this demo, and some of the settings I would like to highlight is this thing. It's called unique production number. So what the system will do is, when this is selected, it will create a serial number for each item produced with the manufacturing order. Okay, so this actually defines, either if it's a raw material, then this will define that during the manufacturing process, a serial number needs to be uniquely applied to that particular product. Or if it's a finished good, it will create a unique serial number for that finished good. Let me show you something on the category side, some configurations. Okay, so we've done some classification. We've created categories based on requirement of some of our clients. But this is the configuration at the category level, which controls the costing entries which are done in the system. Okay, so we have divided it into, you can define the various heads under which you want to make account costing entries, so whether it's labor, running labor, tear down, indirect labor, variable overhead, fixed overhead, amortization, etc. And for the different parts, whether it's for the finished good, which accounts to use. For taking care of your work in progress, which accounts to use, and for cost of goods, which account should be used. So all that can be configured at a category level. Some simplifications have been done from ease of use perspective, where you can click on set account, select the category, and all the subcategories of this category and all the products get assigned with this accounting information. So it's just a usability enhancement which we have done. So that is at the item category level. Now let me move over to the bill of material configuration for that particular part. So this is the part we're going to manufacture. We will review the bill of material structure for this part. We've kept it simple, but it's a multi-level bill of material. But we've deliberately kept it simple for this particular demo to show the essential features of the manufacturing order. Now for this part, I will just open, show you the routing information. So this part has this part has this particular routing, and we have only one operation set up for this in this routing. You could obviously set up many more operations in a particular routing. Now at the operations level, you could define the different times, which you could define the setup time, the run time, the tear down time, and so on. So at each operation level, you could define these times. Now I will just go back to the bill of materials and like to highlight the cost structure. So this is very important. So we have two types of cost. One is the rolled up cost and the bill of material cost. The rolled up cost is all the cost of the subcomponents rolled up into this component. So if you have a multi-level bill of material, it will roll up, and at each material or each subcomponent level, you've defined these costs. It will roll all of them up into this cost for this finished good. For this particular product, these are the costs at this level. So you could see these costs at this level. The summation of all the cost comes in the cost of goods sold. So it sums up all the rolled up costs in different categories and the bill of material cost for this bill of material part into this cost of goods sold. Okay, so this is what this is very important for costing. When we see the entries which are done, you could see the different and the entries going in various heads. Okay, so this is just the configuration part where we saw the item level configuration, the bill of material configuration, and the cost which are specified at bill of material level, how routings are defined and attached to a bill of material, and how operations can be assigned to routings. Actually operations are assigned to a routing. So now let me go through the process of manufacturing this particular item. So I'll go into manufacturing and create a manufacturing order. I will select this particular part. This is just okay. So I will probably produce two quantities to show you the splitting of the serial number. And so I'm selecting and manufacturing this particular product. This is the part number, and my manufacturing order number is 16. So I will confirm this production. Okay, and we will look at how we go through the process of manufacturing this particular part. Okay, so now I've saved this. Another important feature in the manufacturing floor is barcode scanning. So when the shop floor people are actually doing a work order, they would like to use a barcode to scan to mention which work order they are processing. So we have find a report which shows you the manufacturing order and the work order. Now in the work order screen there is an option where you can scan the work order. So if this manufacturing order had multiple work orders, it would have listed different work orders here, and on the shop floor you could use barcode scanning to start working on that particular work order and indicate that you've stopped working and completed that work order. So it is very helpful when you're working on a large number of work orders. The barcode scanning is really helpful. So let me go to the work order for this particular manufacturing order from this link. So this is our work order. So I will show you, this is the wizard where you could actually scan your work order to indicate that you've started working on that particular work order, and when you scan again, it will end the work order. So this is a wizard present in OpenERP. Now let me just check the goods to see the availability. So now these stock moves are available. Now we've done, so now at this is the component, and these are a finished good. So if you see at the component level, let me just open this component. And even at the component level, I have this checkbox selected, which means OpenERP will split this this component so that we can track the serial number for that component. Okay. So now I can assign a serial number to this component from here. So I can say, okay, I want to use an existing serial number. So when I purchased this particular component, I had assigned a serial number. Okay, so I'll assign for both of them. And okay, so now the component serial number has been assigned from, so we say these are the components which were used. And now let me start this particular work order. Okay, so the work order is started, and let me end the work order. So one point here is in this, for this setup, we have actually automated the moves, which means that the components which are required are automatically moved from your raw materials location to the production location, and the finished good is automatically moved from the production location to whatever is the store location specified at the product. Now these material were consumed. We see the production lot which was assigned, or the serial number which was assigned to components, and you could see that the system assigned these serial numbers to the finished good, and it has moved it from production to the final assembly, which is specified as the location, stock location for that particular product. So this actually, with this we end the process of the manufacturing order. So we have reviewed how we can, process a work order, how you can use the barcode support for ease of operations on the shop floor, and we also reviewed how the work order labels can be generated to be used on the shop floor. Now let us review some of the traceability and tracking features of this manufactured product. So our manufacturing order number was 16. Okay, so let me go to the warehouse, and in this option for serial number, traceability serial number, these are the serial numbers. So essentially this is useful, say when you manufacture a product and ship it out to your customer, and then the customer calls you saying that I have this problem in this finished good, I want to return it. You can ask the customer for that serial number, and you can have all the information related to the manufacturing of that particular product. So like, the customer tells you the serial number, and you go here, and then you have all the information related to this particular serial number available in OpenERP. Okay, and so after this we will probably try and ship this the product which we manufactured. So let's make a sale order, create a new sale order. For that particular part. Let's ship the two of them, and let's confirm the sale order, which will create a delivery order. So I'll go to the delivery order screen, and from here now I can assign the serial number for the products which are being shipped. So it shows me all the serial numbers available for that particular part which I'm shipping out. So I selected the ones which I just produced, and I say assign lot. So you see it gets assigned into the stock moves, which are which OpenERP keeps related to this particular delivery order. So it's just a small customization we've done for a client, which is actually not relevant for everyone, and okay, so now let me go back to the serial number history. If you see this product, it says that I search for that serial number. It says that it has been delivered. So this product is not available. This particular serial number has been shipped to the customer. And from here, you can review which sale order it was related to. So essentially, you have search the serial number and you see, you know, which sale order number this particular serial number was sold. So you could essentially relate that serial number to make sure that serial number product was sold to that particular customer for you know, for support and repairs. So we essentially saw this process of how you would track serial numbers, and you know, through while producing, you could assign serial numbers, and then while you're shipping it out, you could select this, that you've shipped that particular serial number, and when you are providing after-sales service to your customer, you could relate that serial number to the sale order and to the components which were used in the manufacturing of that particular finished good. Now, coming to the final part, most important is the costing part of the manufacturing order. You know, if you want to keep track of all the work in progress valuation, and you know, what is the breakdown of the cost used in manufacturing of a particular part, you could do that using this advanced manufacturing. So let me select the manufacturing journal. Let me probably search for that particular manufacturing order to just see how the costs were tracked for that order. Okay. So these are all the journal entries which were done for that particular manufacturing order. Now, to make a little more sense out of it, I'll group it by the accounts. Okay. So these are the various accounts. These are the various accounts which were impacted because of the move. So now you see we have specified the setup and labor cost, and we had set up the account for that item category. Let me just open it up in another tab. Okay, so I had set up the different account. What is the production cost account, indirect cost, the work in progress account at the category level. And if you see, the journal entries has been done for that particular, you know, into that particular account, which we have set. Okay, and these values are coming from the costs which were defined at the bill of material level. Okay, so let me just open, just so that we can relate all this together. Let me also open the bill of materials. So for instance, let's see the cost of goods sold account. So these are the cost of goods sold account. Okay, and let's see the entries done in the cost of goods sold account. Okay, so the cost of goods sold account is in the inventory journal, because that gets captured when you're in the moves of the product. So these are the entries which are done for in the cost of goods sold account. Okay, and if you see, the manufacturing journal will capture the production cost, and the work in progress cost will be captured in the manufacturing journal. So if I select the manufacturing journal, this shows me the production cost and the work in progress cost. Now I have completed it. So it actually is actually reversing these entries, you see. But if I move the raw materials and I check the work in progress account, it will have these entries. So you can track what is your work in progress inventory at any particular time, during the manufacturing process, which means you just search for that particular account, and for all the manufacturing orders, you could see what is the work in progress inventory in that account. So let me just review what we covered. So we looked at the breakdown of how we define the breakdown of the cost at the bill of materials levels, and the accounts which have to be used for posting these entries at the item category level or product category level. We also looked at the valuation, how you can check the work in progress inventory which you have at any particular point in time of the manufacturing process. All that gets captured at a detailed level in the accounts which you specify. And lastly, we saw the product cost analysis, how we can break that up into the various labor, runtime, overhead, tear down, amortization, etc. So yeah, let me just see if we've if there's anything more which we can okay. So that was the complete cost of goods sold for this finished product. Okay, and if you see in your product, as the item is manufactured, and this cost gets updated in the system, right? So as you're manufacturing, and the system keeps track of the cost, and it updates the cost, since we are tracking that information. So that was the cost, and then you see it updates the standard cost in the system. So that is essentially what we wanted to cover in this webinar.